In this video, we're going to take a look at the make and break technique in layout design. So let's get started with it. I'm in Photoshop right now. Let's create a new file. So I'm going to click the new file here and let's take a print preset A4. We don't need 300 resolution for this example, so I'm going to change it to 72 and let's click create. So we have this right now. The document is ready, good to go. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, so we have this here. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a new guide layout, right? We're going to start with a guide layout. So let's go to view, go to guides and set a new guide layout. So when you're starting, you can see that by default, there are some values. You can definitely change it. But right now, there is a 40 pixel margin here. I can turn it off. I don't need the margin right now. Instead of that, I'm going to turn on the columns and rows. So I'm going to check on the columns. And right now it's set to 2. I'm going to change it to 4. So I have a full 4 column layout here. I'm also going to turn on the rows and I will change this also to 4. The whole idea of the make and break technique is that while you're making it, you're going to stick to a grid. You're going to be pixel perfect as possible, and then you're going to break it, right? So let's start with that. This is a very interesting way to learn layout design. So let's take some content, right? So I'm going to copy some content from here. So we have a heading. So I'm just going to go and choose a typeface to write a heading right here. I'm going to copy paste that. So what is NFT is basically our title. Let's change the typeface to something a little more interesting. Okay, scale it up a bit. Okay, I have a subheading also. So I'm going to take the text tool and I will draw something here. And my subheading, I'm going to copy that and I will bring it right here. Let's go to the character window. Okay, that fits in this grid. All right, now we need some body text. I'm going to take the body text also. Okay, I'll play around. Now that we have everything set into grids, let's play around with the typefaces. So I'm going to go in and select something which is really readable. So this is the image that I want to use in this particular design. So I'm going to just grab it and drop it into our design. Now this also, we are going to place it according to a grid. So since we brought the image inside, we might have to do or play around with the grid a bit. So I'm going to just go here, I'll take this, move it around. I'm going to hide the NFT title right here. We have the rest of it and it's sitting, everything is sitting in a grid right now. So now we have made it, right? We basically made our design. It looks, right there. Everything is actually here. We'll add a small, fine print as well. So I'm going to just add one more text box here. I'll just bring down the font size. So I'm going to talk about the image. Maybe the description is about the image which is on there. So the first part where we made the design, it's done, right? We made the design based on a grid. Everything is in the right order. What we are going to do right now is we are going to break it, right? So what we'll do is we'll just go to view and we will turn off all the canvas guides. So we have nothing here. None of the guides are here, but we have a layout. It's pretty interesting. Now what we are going to do is we will take the title right here. We have absolutely no idea where the grid is. So we are going to take this and we are going to use this element to basically break our design, right? So we're going to scale it up really high. I'm going to keep it right here. It's not following any grid, right? It's definitely breaking that grid and it creates a very interesting effect. It creates a lot of drama. It brings in a lot of curiosity, a point of focus into the design. So this is basically how the whole technique of breaking a design works, right? You're making a whole design by following a grid system, and at the end, you're breaking the grid with one element. It can be a color, it can be typography. In this example, I'm just using a title here. So that's it for today. I'll see you with a new video soon.